in Chanderpaul, who made a good partnership with Lara.
And Chanderpaul's on 27.
Well, that's a terrific shot. It's scarcely looked short to me, I must say. We are a long way from the centre, but to a Brian Lara eye, that was short enough.
It's absolutely showing that he's seeing the ball well now. Great shot. Picked it well. It wasn't the off cutter, it was a seamer coming back into him.
He's playing square cuts like that.
Jonty Rhodes, the misfielder again. The infield is not all that even. Jonty Rhodes thought he had that covered. The ball just nicking the thumb as it raced past. He's certainly giving it the full flow. Look there, he was down on his knees and the ball still beat him.
Oh, very fine. Top edge. Well bowled, Simcox. And 100 comes up for West Indies.
He really didn't choose this one nicely. This was the top spinner. Going over the top from Simcox, and frustration for him.
Oh, that's a different class of shot. His fifth boundary, and that was all to do with Lara waiting.
As he played this against the spin, it spun quite sharply as well. But this time he really got on top of it. He waited beautifully, and the fast outfield did the rest. Magnificent footwork. You see how far back his feet went.
Well, that's absolutely brilliant.
There certainly is a big difference between Chanderpaul and Brian Lara facing up to Paul Adams. This was a very good shot. The ball coming back into Brian Lara, pretty much in line with the stumps, but he still had enough confidence to give himself some room and punch it through the offside. That certainly was on the stumps.
That'll be 4 more. And 50 for Brian Lara. Another Brian Lara 50 just creeps up on you. He's hardly broken sweat yet. 45 balls only. A master craftsman. That'll beat Adams. Wild and woolly delivery from Pollock. Lara just dismisses the ball from his presence. 8 fours now, Lara.
Attempted slow delivery, I would think that from Sean Pollock, and that sometimes does happen. For the slow delivery is meant to be coming out of the arm a bit slow, obviously, because the fingers are sliding off the side of the ball, and sometimes you do tend to lose control.
Pressure is beginning to tell on South Africa. Chinks in the armour of their tremendous discipline. Another looping full toss, this time from Simcox. One-handed from Lara, virtually. That'll race away as well. That's 4 more. 150's up for the West Indies, who are only in the 28th over.
Well, it certainly is a brilliant start. There are 2 men inside the circle behind square, and Lara found the gap. Beautifully placed, and a deliberate stroke.
This will be cheering our viewers in the Caribbean up, Mikey.
Yes, those viewers on CBU back home in the Caribbean, well, at last they are getting something to cheer about. Bob, they were very happy after the match against Kenya. Match against Australia must have lifted their hopes a bit, but certainly they'll be quite happy with what's going on here.
That's 4 more. Three boundaries in 3 balls. Lara taking complete control.
in the air again, but I'm sure Brian Lara knows exactly what he's doing. Man that was square was put a bit finer, and that ball went pretty much where the man had been placed before.
And again.
The hallmark of a genius. There's no doubt about it. One word describes the man. Another boundary.
Some respite for Simcox in South Africa, but for how long? 12 fours, Brian Lara. Well, there's 20 come from that. Pat Simcox over. The West Indies have raced on to 165 for 1. And that'll be 4 more. South Africa looking down the barrel of a very big gun.
Outside edge there from Brian Lara. Flying fine. And wide of Craig Matthews at third man. Brian McMillan too short and too wide.
In the air, Rhodes leaps, but he's not tall enough, and that's smashed into the boundary boards, the advertising hoardings.
Well, once again, it's the fly into the spider's web. Short and wide. Lara likes nothing better. Too close for comfort. I'm sure for him, but he hit that like a tracer bullet.
To date, this is quite a good ploy from Simcox. I think he probably left it maybe 2 overs too late in his first spell before adopting this method of over the wicket and at the leg stump. Lara can only get 1. Oh, he's taken 2. And he's got there.
And he's made it. And that's a most magnificent 100. Brian Lara showing the world just what a fine player he really is.
2 or 3 for 2. Interesting to see how Simcox has gone over the wicket to Lara, and this was the great flaw. The ball round the wicket gave Lara room, which was fatal, but now much more organised, frugal approach.
The trouble is, when he gets it right and goes over the wicket now and tries to bowl there, Lara's in such good nick like that, you can't stop the flow of runs, so they're doing it too late. You've got to do it early on when he was nervous and not sure of himself, under pressure. Now he's going to smack you all over the park. He's got 2 shots for every ball now. He's going.
You don't see too many of these, though, Jeff, do you?
Well, that's why he's a great player. I mean, he just moved away and smacked it.
And that's the top edge. Man under it. Got him. Lara goes in the 40th over.
Well, this is a huge wicket for South Africa. Top edge sweeping. And many of us have been thinking and then saying it that Simcox should have been bowling like this from the beginning. But his heart was in his mouth there. Very important that. Brilliant innings. 111 off 94 balls,